something you talk a lot about is gratitude, how you're so rooted in gratitude, you're so grateful, and that gives you that default optimistic lens. But I think all of us here, we know, right? 3 things you're grateful for in the morning. This is what gratitude is. We try, but then after 3 days, we stop doing it, right? So how do you really live and breathe gratitude every day, and how can we do the same?
Do you know that I never write down 3 things I'm grateful for? I don't meditate on it. I do nothing like that. I just do it every second of my life. Do you know that multiple times a day, I will think about things that are challenging that I hope don't happen, like getting a phone call that someone I love had a stroke, that someone I love is diagnosed with a disease, that someone I love suddenly died in a car accident, because these are real things that happen to real people. I also struggle with complete delusion. Do you understand that everyone in this audience lives a remarkable life in comparison to the 8 billion people on Earth? Do you know that 735 million people on Earth, almost 10%, do not have access to clean water? Clean water. Like, I don't know, there's some water. Like, do you, like the jacket you're wearing, the hat, this is a $40 hat.
Well, it's from Express, it's not the wood.
But you know what's so amazing about that, right? Like, think about this, like, the fact that you on a Friday evening, afternoon are able to watch this or be in the audience, like, I don't think people understand. And I don't expect people to understand. I know I got lucky in being born in one of the most horrible places in the world. I know I got lucky by living with 8 family members in a studio apartment for multiple years. I know I got lucky that my parents basically didn't buy me toys because that's not what we spent our money on. I know that I'm hungry because I wasn't fed. I know that I'm not entitled. I know. But for everyone who's listening, you have to go through the work. On the flip side, I grew up not eating healthy, not being told that that's important, not working out. And at 38 years old, I changed that. And for the last 10 years, I've put in the work for something that didn't come natural. I also grew up with a mom that's the sweetest, but she lacked candor, which meant I lacked candor. And candor has been disproportionately my kryptonite in my professional and personal career, and that I can go backwards and tell you everything that has not worked for me in the last 25 years, and I can tell you immediately that the seed of that not working out was my inability to deliver candor to somebody, which led to resentment on my end, or me being sloppy and them not respecting me for my lack of candor. So, and I know I've worked on that the last 4 or 5 years after a lot of pain professionally and personally. So I would argue, though I can understand that people in the audience can't do gratitude the way I can, that I've worked very hard. I know that people have put in the work to work on their alcoholism. They've put in the work to work on their depression. And I just challenge everybody here to not just say, well, it doesn't come natural to me, like, work on gratitude. And the way you work on gratitude is, if writing it down 3 times in the morning works, well then actually do it every day, not for 2 weeks, January 1st to the 13th, and then give up. Like, work is work. And if you're unhappy and you've got some money, go to therapy. And if you don't have money, go start listening to more positivity. Go take a walk, work on your health. Like, you are accountable, you are capable. Don't blame the president, don't blame your grandma, don't blame your mom, don't blame the mayor. Blame yourself. And don't blame yourself like, I suck, and beat yourself up. Have compassion to you that this is my circumstance, but I can fix it. And all of this stuff, bringing it down to the ground instead of the clouds that I'm in right now, all of this stuff has a direct correlation of you being a good founder and CEO. Because it's hard. And the real issue is, who you are when it's hard is the whole game. Because your team doesn't need a leader that is nice when it's good, but then when you lose a big account or something goes bad, you're yelling and screaming and scaring everyone. A real leader is best when it's worse.